large crowd at Tannadice, swollen by around 5,000 Hearts fans, testament to the pulling power of the Edinburgh club when doing well. Hearts in the mouth for the visiting support as Barry Robson tested Craig Gordon. The young keeper showing strong hands to push the ball out of harm's way. If Hearts were looking to underline their credentials, they wasted little time in delivering another reminder that they are up for the challenge this season. Steven Pressley heading them on their way back to the top of the table after just 6 minutes. George Burley's men went into the game knowing that only goal difference could keep them off the top spot if they were to win. The message delivered loud and clear. It is still ridiculously early, of course, but there hangs about Hearts a belief that this is a season when they can really, truly rock the Old Firm boat. And that belief was translated into hard evidence by Roman Bednar. 12 minutes gone and a spectacular start for the Gorgie side. Question marks on the defending. The answers coming from rampant Hearts. The hit and hope came good thanks to excellent control and an eye for goal from Bednar. There have been plenty of false dawns for Hearts in the past, of course. This might prove to be another. But the supporters are lapping it up. The movement and awareness was too much for United in the early stages. They don't face the Glasgow clubs for several weeks, but Hearts would fancy their chances right now against the big two who are still trying to set out their stalls for this season. Only Stillie prevented a third goal. United fought back and you feel they must have a better season than last time, especially with Lee Miller always ready to take the half chance. There's no doubt he'll prove his worth in the coming months. And if Jim McIntyre had been a fraction more accurate with his header, United might have had a lifeline back into the game. Frustration for the United man, Gordon, was rooted to the spot. Yes, Hearts were good, but United showed enough to suggest they weren't out of contention, and Gordon came to the rescue for the visitors. The flying save from Robson's header was an important one, with a feeling growing that if United could get one back, they could take something from the game. The football was pretty, it was almost pretty effective too, an offside flag stifling the celebrations. Close enough call, but Miller marginally ahead of the defender. Injury has forced Paul Hartley out of the Scotland squad for the game with Austria, which is bad news for Walter Smith when he's capable of this kind of skill, and he'll feel he should have scored there. Hearts finished strongly. The run of substitute Lee Wallace was good enough to earn a reward. Stillie had other ideas. Wallace just one of several Scots mixed up with the Europeans in this side. George Burley wants to strengthen further, and that's bad news for the rest in the SPL if his next signing or two prove as adept as those he has already brought to the club. Rudi Skacel rammed home the message that Hearts' intentions are intact. And with this following, and in this kind of form,